Early? What are you talking about? It's late. I just realized you guys couldn't hear anything because I forgot to adjust my settings. Classic me messing up again. That's okay. It's almost like I've not streamed in a while. Heaven forbid. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. I just realized I forgot to like put out my my Twitter and Blue Sky post saying, "Hey guys, I'm doing the thing. Come watch." Oh man, I forget so often to tell my social media that I'm streaming. You would think, being a marketing person, that I would know these things. Oh no, there he goes. Hey, hi guys. Hey you. We're gonna do some more, assistant work stuff today. And then if we have time, well, we probably will have time. I mean, hopefully it won't take me that long, but once we're done with more assistant work, I'm gonna go in and do some fun personal stuff maybe. I don't know if this is the one I'm gonna work on, but it's the one that I want to work on, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, time to get to work. Ugh, goodness. But yeah, I actually had the day off today from like my day job, like the normie stuff. And I decided that I would kind of work on getting some stuff done that I've been needing to get done, you know, like adult boring stuff. So I did that, and then I went to sit down and work on things, and then I was like, well, I have other stuff I'd like to do today. And so I did that instead. And so I moved my desk around a bit, cleaned it up, all that fun stuff. Good evening. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can get done today. Do you guys like my new overlay? I guess I can move this to my other screen here. No, because I don't need it. What's that up there? How are you feeling? I mean, I can't say it got better. I can't say the situation improved. What we were basically able to find, I mean, I don't mind being honest. I mean, basically what we were able to find out is, they are not cysts. And they are most likely, the radiologist is very optimistic that they're benign. I say they because apparently there's two of them. Both on the left side. But we're gonna try to get a biopsy before my insurance runs out. And if not, I'm gonna get it anyway. Just because of like the family history and stuff. Like I just want to be sure. So I mean, like it wasn't good news. But I'm confident that whatever is, we'll be able to work through it. And it'll be fine. It'll work out. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm definitely better than I was before. So I was really nervous. But I think it'll be okay. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Alright, now I need to... I'm actually gonna redraw these because I don't like them. So we're gonna clean up some of this art here. Well, you know what? Okay, let me see what my mangaka said. Maybe thank you for the follow, Historia Mechanica? I'm sorry, did I say your name correctly? Thank you for the follow. Over on Twitch. Oh, no, you're a good comic, man. You're good. I don't find it intrusive at all. I'm the type of person that I am always open to being blunt. Is that the word I'm looking for? Direct? I don't... Like, I'm fine with it. It doesn't scare me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me double check the Discord really quick. Let me see what the mangaka said about these sketches, because I now have all of a sudden forgotten. I forgot what the mangaka said. Okay, sorry, let me throw this. I can't believe I forgot. Because, it's in Japanese, and so, like, I needed to translate it. such a goldfish. Let's see. Yeah. Dun, 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 ba, da, da. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, these are good. These are good. These are fine. I don't have to redo these. They're good. I could have sworn I'd gotten feedback on that, but I mean, they're so small. Like, you're not even gonna notice. Like, I don't know why I'm obsessing over it so much. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay, so, this panel was looking at the notes. This panel was good. This panel was good. I just need to finish up this one. And then this page is done. Hi, Miso. Hi, kitty. Meh. Miso, I put your bed over here so you can lay over here while I'm drawing. Well, I mean, I think it's important to also remember that, like, there's no amount of worry that I can have that will change whatever the outcome is going to be, right? Because, like, to be 100% honest, to be 100% completely honest, like, my mom had cancer too. Her uncle also had breast cancer, and then I had another family member that had breast cancer. And two of them were the exact same place and, like, size as mine when they discovered theirs. And so, like, to be completely honest with that information, it does not look good at all. But, like, there's no amount of, like, stressing or worrying or whatever that's, like, going to, Miso, honey, stop. No, you're not coming in my lap. Miso wants to jump. Sorry, it sounded really bad. My cat Miso wants to sit in my lap. She's very insistent. If you guys haven't seen my cat Miso, do I have a picture of her on here? Let's see. See if I can find a picture of my cat. She's adorbs. You will love hers if you guys haven't seen Miso yet. That's not a very flattering picture of her, but you get the idea. That's like the only picture I have of her on this drive, apparently. But that is my cat, Miso, in a very flattering position. But yeah, that's my cat. Her name is Miso. One of my cats. I have two cats. And she's insistent on sitting in my lap right now, because I don't know why. She always does this, like, when I sit down to draw, she's like, oh my gosh, it's lap time! Okay, sorry. I'm gonna actually get to work now instead of just talking, sorry. Okay, I can draw this guy better. I'm gonna redo this one. Okay, so actually, I'm just gonna redraw both of these, because I need to see how thin this line art is down here, and see how thick my line art is up here. I need to match that. And so, it would probably just be better if I redraw it, because then I can clean up any weird drawing bits when I'm there, I guess. So the easiest thing for me to do... So all of the line art is done in vector, but I do not draw as vectors. For some reason, I just don't like it. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple lines here just to see if I've got the same thickness. And this is the same pens, the same brush. So if anyone's like, whoa, how did you match it? It's because it's the same brush. Yeah, it looks good. So about the thickness. So now that I've got... Miso, make up your mind, ma'am. Madam. She's like, I want to be in your lap. No, I don't. I want to be in your lap. No, I don't. I try to match the mangaka style where there's not... They don't have any noses here. I'm gonna try to keep it really simple because I don't want these characters to be more detailed and stand out than the two main characters. I'm gonna try to keep these as like bland as possible and keep their shapes really simple. Because they're not supposed to stand out. And that was kind of something that after like I thought about it, I was like, man, I did way too much last time. Miso! Oh my gosh, you want in my lap, and then you want down, and then you want in my lap, and then you want down. Need you to... Typical cat. Typical cat. Sorry guys, took me a little while to get started. I was trying to get Miso settled before I started drawing, and she's just not making up her mind today. Woo! Wrong brush. No! Gosh. Wrong lever! Every time I grab the wrong brush, that's like what goes through my brain. What's the name of this publisher? So this is with Rapture Productions. Let me grab a link. I actually did not have that link ready, but let me grab it. Let's see. Oh, I need to add that to my link tree. Rapture. So this is Rapture Productions. This is not Rapture as in like related to like religious reasons or anything. That's just the name of the company. And it's indie manga. It's indie manga. There's 2 titles at the moment. The Bubblegum Shoes, which is sort of like comedy, mystery type thing. And then Rapture Burger is just like sci-fi comedy type dealio. Yeah. And then the one that I'm working on right now is actually neither of those titles. It's a one-shot that we're working on together. Same team, just working on a one-shot instead. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff to do. Went to his eye. Have mercy. I had a bunch of Twitch viewers in here earlier, and then like they all left. It was like 5 people at one time, and then everybody left. Sorry guys. That's funny. My bad. It's probably because I was like talking and not drawing. That's okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I also have my Twitch going as well. If you'd like to hop over to Twitch. Let me grab the link. Sorry. I've got like 4 screens here, and so like I'm having to, anytime I have my mouse, I'm like bouncing between all my screens. For everyone on YouTube, here's my Twitch link, and then for anyone on my Twitch, here is my YouTube link. Where is it? You guys like my elevator music? It's like becoming like my classic thing. Just having elevator music playing. We have to remember that this is gonna be super duper tiny once I'm done with them, so like they can't be overly detailed. There's no point in overly detailing them. Because they're gonna be super, like, look how tiny these drawings are gonna be when I'm done. Like, they're gonna be like maybe the size of like a 50-cent piece or something. You know, they're gonna be super small. Ideally, I should be drawing them small. Like, I shouldn't be zooming in like this. But that's okay. Why did I not make this line art a different color? Should make it. Oh, I did! No wonder it didn't turn red. Oh, that's not the right. Because that's not the right layer. Have mercy. There we go. Now I can actually properly see it. My goodness, that's why I can't draw with gray. Gray or black just drives me crazy. I need to have it in color so I can see. Alright, so yeah, we're simplifying a lot of these shapes this time around. I'm gonna try to keep it simpler, because I can't have them, like, more detailed than these. You know what I mean? Like, they need to be as detailed, but less detailed? Right? What may help over there. For now, it's just one person on Twitch, so... And that person's probably me. I think it counts you, like, the streamer, as one of the viewers. Just, like, checking how they, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna keep their liner, kinda. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Let's see here. I mean, I used to be pretty consistent with Twitch. Or Stream Elements? Yeah, Stream Elements could work too. I used to be pretty consistent with Twitch. In fact, I was actually really close to the Path for Partner. I had all of the, they have these like little, they have this thing that's called like Path to Partner. And I had all of the steps done except for the follower count. And I think now I think, what is it, 275? I think 275 is how many you need. So I'm actually really close to that now, I think. Let me check. Yeah, Path to Partner. Oh, never mind. Path to Partner is 6 streams and 6 unique days with an average of 75 viewers. I was averaging about 50 at that time. And then 6 streams and 6 unique days with, oh. Why does it have it on here twice? That's weird. But yeah, anyway, like I used to be really close to the whole partner thing. Not anymore. That's okay. I gotta start over. That's what I get for leaving. That's what I get for leaving. Anyway, back to work. I'm not gonna worry about the shoe. Who cares? No one cares. What do their shoes look like? See, look at their shoes. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's see. I also realized that the reason why it also looked kind of strange is because I was drawing a left foot on a... Oh, I was drawing a right foot on a left leg. The first time I drew this. So, that definitely wasn't helping at all. Yo. What is wrong with me? Why... you know what, I'm gonna come back to it. Screw you, Shu, I will come back. I'll be back. I can't do an accent, so I'm not gonna try. Doo doo. I want to know what these two are talking about. I wonder, what do you guys think they're talking about? Because clearly they look really engaged. Maybe the latest ice cream flavors? Oh wait, no, this one's shorter than this one. It's the middle finger. I'm not gonna change them too much because you know what, the mangaka was happy with them, so just gonna have to clean them up a little. Alright, and then this part I can just yoink. It's just like, whoa, it's magic. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I just want it done. As long as the mangaka's happy with it, I'm happy with it. That's all that matters. Miso, I need you to make up your mind, Babs. Ow. Ouch. Or some celebrity drama? Yeah. Oh my god, like, did you say Taylor Swift's related? Oh, come on. Oh, computer, really? It's gonna save right when I'm trying to, like, do something. Hey, man. What do you think about Taylor Swift's latest album? Dude, I don't really look at them much. Yeah, what? That's crazy! Sorry. How could you not like it? I'm sorry, that was really lame. I want to put this guy in Crocs now. Oh my god. He's getting Crocs now. Oh my god, we're doing it. He's got Crocs now. No one's gonna tell me otherwise. He's a college kid. He's got Crocs, okay? which fast food chain has better fries? Hey man, which fast food chain do you think is the best fries? I gotta know where to take my babe tomorrow night. Oh man, that's obvious. You gotta go to McDonald's. What? No, like, everyone goes to McDonald's. I need something more classy than McDonald's. McDonald's is classy. It's the classic. That'd be really funny if there's a lag, because you'll be seeing the thing shake and then my voice will be off. Look at me, I'm 25 minutes in and I'm already getting so distracted. Oh my gosh, no wonder I've never finished anything. But no, in all seriousness, oh, which one? Oh man, I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Steak and Shake has the best fries. And the reason I say that is, while yes, McDonald's fries are fantastic. I love McDonald's fries, okay? I am a McDonald's fries diehard. However, the fries that I think of when I want to go have a special treat are not McDonald's. They are Steak and Shake's like tiny, thin, crispy, crunchy, like shoestring fries. The super thin ones. Yeah, I've got nothing done. That's what I meant. It's 25 minutes and I've got one guy drawn. Because I'm yapping. But yeah, no, I, like, genuinely, I think it's Steak and Shake that has, I think, the best fries. In terms of, like, my personal favorites that I would go to if I were to consider them a special treat, would absolutely be Steak and Shake. In fact, when I lived in Florida, that was the place where I would go, where, like, if I had a really bad day, and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to cook, I don't want to do anything, what am I gonna eat? Steak and Shake fries. That was my special treat. Some people go get froyo, I went to get Steak and Shake fries. That, or, and I know this is gonna sound really gross, but it was my favorite, so don't judge me. I would get, oops, sorry, that was my elbow. I would get like a, at like Publix, they have this like seaweed salad that you can get in the sushi section. I would get that, and then I would mix it with raspberries. So I'd have a seaweed salad with raspberries in it, and then I would get like super crunchy cucumbers, and I'd mix that in. That was my other special treat, which I know sounds disgusting, but don't knock it till you try it. I like seaweed salads. I think they're delicious. His ear is way too high. If we're actually having... Yes, we are having this discussion! Absolutely! Absolutely we can have this discussion. Okay. Comic Man said, here's my take. Most chain fries taste the same to me except Burger King's, which I feel are the weakest. So, interesting. Okay. So, do you have a favorite, though? I'm gonna copy the hair because I think I did a good job with that. Ah! Wrong brush! Remember earlier when I said I feel like Yzma? Wrong lever! Every time like I grab the wrong brush. Wrong brush! Mistakes were made! Okay, now we gotta erase a little bit more of it. Ooh! Wrong layer. Wrong tool! Kronk! There you go. Alright, now I got that fixed. Get his awesome sweater vest. I don't like the hands that I gave him. I don't like what they're doing. Because he's got one hand here. I could see him having like both of his hands here. And then it's kind of like... Because clearly they're having a debate about something. Okay, here's the small of his back, so here's roughly where his elbow would go. So if you were sitting like that, I'm trying to picture it myself. Like, how would I sit? I'm so bad at drawing people, but I know this is why I'm being asked to do this. It's because I need to learn. Ugh. You think being an assistant that would be one of the things I'm actually good at, but it's not. Okay, I like drawing rocks and buildings and trees and stuff. I'm getting more confident with hands though, slowly. And then his legs are too long, so I need to resize those. Let's see, Comic Man said, I've only had experience with 2 other chains on a regular basis, McDonald's and Wendy's. I think McDonald's has a better taste, but they maybe because they have more salt. Wendy's works for me best. I heard that there's a very specific thing that they do with their fries. Like there's a specific way that they there's a very specific potato, and all of the fries are cut from the exact same potato, but I think it's the way they freeze it or something. Like there's something that they do to it that gives it that crispiness. I forget what it is, but there's like a specific way that they accomplish that. And I remember reading about it somewhere. From local pizzas, I could see that, yeah. I think as far as on taste alone, absolutely it's McDonald's fries. But for me, I think because I have like personal sentimental attachment to Steak and Shake, I feel like that's the one that I go to when I want the best crispy crunchy, because that's so satisfying for me. But also when I was in marching band when I was in high school, that was the place that all of the marching band folks that we would go to, like after a home game, we would go to the local Steak and Shake. And so like Steak and Shake is like what I associate with like good memories and stuff. And it got to the point where like the servers knew us, like they knew who we were, like they knew our names, and they knew what our usual orders were. Like that's how often we went over the course of like multiple years. Like that was just our tradition, was after a home game, we go to Steak and Shake. That's just what we did for like 3-4 years. So, I'm a little biased. That's why I added the caveat. That I'm a little biased. Dude's got like no trap. Do these usually sit tighter on a person? I just realized that his shoulders look really wide and really odd. There we go. Shoulders were really wide. Dang. Oh my god, I cannot draw today, you guys. Have mercy on me. Apparently, I forgot how to draw hands. And everything. In all honesty, it doesn't matter to me that much. I use ketchup or dipping sauce anyway. I like mayo on my fries. I'm one of those people. I like to eat my fries with mayonnaise. Which everyone kind of looked at me like, yo, what the f- Why? And I'm like, dude, have you not tried it? It's delicious. Oh, someone on YouTube left. We've got a mayonnaise and fry hater. That's okay. No judgment. I'm always judging. But anyway. I keep trying to put it at a different angle and I keep failing like every time. I don't know why I'm overthinking this so much. Alas, I cannot draw today, guys. You must forgive me. I've never, ever struggled this much with drawing a hand. Or an arm. An arm! It's not even a hand, it's an arm! Like, how do I draw this? That looks awful. You know, it's okay though. I'm gonna see if I... Oh my god, I don't want my name on this book. Have mercy. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. I just hate drawing characters. This is why. It's because I suck at it. Our Crumb's confession time. I don't like drawing characters because I'm bad at it. I like drawing rocks and trees because I can get away with things more. I can just bullshit background drawings, but I can't BS human characters. I think I just need to do more studies. I need to go draw more clothes. I need to go draw more people. I've been putting off my people, like, drawing stuff because I've been doing a lot of animal and, like architecture studies. So I need to go and do, like, more human studies for a little while. That's what I really need to do. I can do them on stream and I can embarrass myself in front of everyone if you like. We can all practice together. Now, onion rings are great. Okay, I'm not supposed to have onion rings anymore because I can't have the wheat. However, when I could have onion rings, my favorite thing to dip them in was a banana shake. That was like my classic go-to when I went to Sonic way back when, was like onion rings and a banana shake. In fact, my grandma was the one who introduced me to it. Because when I lived in Colorado, I lived with my grandmother for a while. Well, my grandma and my grandpa. And we would go out and we'd go run errands. And we were done running errands. If it was super hot, she'd be like, hey, do you want to go to Sonic? I'd be like, yes. And so when we'd go to Sonic, we would both get onion rings and a banana milkshake. We always got banana milkshakes. And then one time I was like, let me get some onion rings. Or no, let me get fries to dip it in. She's like, no, you need to do the onion rings. And I was like, onion rings and banana milkshake? She's like, try it. And now I'm like, oh, I'm sold. So yeah, onion rings and banana milkshake. I love him. It's a very strange mix, but... You know what? Fine. We're just gonna put the hand back there. You'll never know. I mean, realistically speaking, there are times where you will not be able to see hands. Sorry, I got a text message. I do need to draw more everything. I really do. No, excuse me. Okay, so now let me go through and find my white background layer. Whew, let's get rid of what we don't need. Get rid of what we don't need. I don't need no man. I don't need no white feet. Oh, I forgot the shoes. Let's get some shows. I said shoes, not miso. Miso, what are you doing? No. Meh. My cat is being very loud right now, sorry. What is it, Miso? Do you want to come up on the table and say hi? Come on, trust me. I know. Meow. It's okay, goodness gracious, calm down. Demon child. Careful, don't zap my ears, please. Don't walk on the keyboard! Oh, and you knocked my pen off the table. Miso, stop! Ow! Cats. Goober? She literally wanted me to hold her. It's calm down, madam. Calm down. I can't show you a picture, so I'm gonna draw it for you instead. I'm literally sitting here trying to draw, right? So like here's me, like here's the table. Yes, I'm a flat plane. And so like I've got my drawing tablet here. And then like I've got my hand here drawing. And then I have my arm like this. And I've got Miso that's just like and like I'm trying to draw. She's just like, hey, I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm like trying to draw. And I'm like trying to draw, and Misa's just like, so like I'm holding her in one arm, and she's just like sitting here all happy within like my one arm. Freaking goober. What is it, Miso? What? What are you doing? Actually, I might be able to show you guys Miso. Actually, yeah, okay. I'm going to try a thing. I'm gonna try a thing. No, Miso, no, you cannot sit there. No, ma'am. I know what she's trying to do. But she's trying to lay on the tablet. Well, she likes to lay on the table between me and the tablet. That's her favorite thing to do. We are going to do this, Miso, you are going to lay right there. There you go. There you go. Okay, so now what she's doing is like, here's my drawing tablet. It's like you're looking down at from my perspective. My arm is like this. I've got like my arm. Okay, hang on, sister. I can't draw right now because I've got a cat in my way, as you will soon see. She is sitting here like this. You're looking this way. with her tail like this. And then my arm is like in front here. And then my other hand is like trying to draw. She's so silly. Because what she likes to do is she likes to put her paws up here and then like rest her head on her paws on my arm. She's literally doing that right now. She's so silly. I like how I started off saying no, and then I'm like, okay. Typical cat. Okay, sorry, back to work. Now that she is comfortable again. Let's get back to work. Once I'm happy and done with all of this, they'll be converted into vector layers. Which is hard to draw because I only got one hand. What is it, Miso? Miso, ma'am. Being so dramatic today. No, you cannot lick my ear face. She's like, but Mom. Dude, the look of betrayal she just gave me because she tried to lick, because I'm like leaned in, right? She tried to lick my face, and I was like, ugh, don't do that. She's like, well, fine. Screw you. Miso, you need to settle down. No. You need to settle down, ma'am. You need to pick a spot and get comfy. No, you're not going under there. Ma'am. Ma'am, this is a drawing desk. Thank you very much. This is an office space. You want down? Oh, you want down now? Now that I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. There you go. There's your bed. She literally laid there for like 7 minutes. It was like, meh, I don't want this anywhere. You're not paying attention to me, so I'm gonna leave. I love how I gave him Crocs. I am not sorry for that. I am not sorry for that at all. Like, dude has got a square booty. I actually have today and tomorrow off, so hopefully I'll be able to stream again tomorrow. I have a couple doctor's appointments tomorrow, though, so we'll see. Hey, Dustin! Hello! Hello, Dustin. I just realized that the tag that the hashtag that I used in my stream on YouTube is wrong. Womp womp. I guess I could go fix that, but nah, I'm good. How you doing, Dustin? What you up to? Look, Dustin, I'm streaming! Yay! Are Crumbs live streaming again? Oh my god! Oh yeah, I was away for a little bit, but we're back. We're so back, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I think what I'll do is I will put a white layer above this, just so I can outline this a bit. Ah! I'm gonna put a white line and then I draw a black line. It looks like he's being bonked on the head. Oh my god, I love it. I'm gonna give a fun little texture. I think his shirt needs a texture. I think that's the problem, is it looks kind of empty. So I'm gonna give him a texture on that shirt. Like a really basic one. Working on a website, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Yo, same? Like, honestly same. Yeah, like I'm supposed to be doing this, but that's just what I'm pretending to do today. That's what I'm pretending to do. That is not what I thought it was. I was betrayed. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Is that what his sweater texture actually looks like? I don't know. So it's like how I tell myself I should start my next comic today. I haven't felt really productive today, at least I was at work, so I haven't felt doing it. Yeah, honestly, I have not been as productive as I wanted to be, just because I've had so much overwhelming stuff lately. Just like, I have this I have to do, I have that to do. I've been prepping a Discord server for a friend of mine who has been wanting to launch their own Discord server for like their news organization and stuff. So I've been getting all of that put together, which meant having to basically like rebuild the server from what they already had, which is like new channels, putting in bots, putting in security, putting in putting in, you know, like an automatic onboarding system, which basically allows her to be like as hands-off as possible. And, you know, some of that stuff I didn't know how to do. Some of the stuff I learned how to do. Some of the stuff I already knew how to do. So it was like, it was a lot. But it was good. Like, you know, and I'm really, like, honored that, like, I get to be the person to do that. And I'm pretty sure it's an interview, next week on the 3rd. I'm actually really excited about that. So hopefully that'll go well. And then I've been doing obviously like all my healthcare stuff too. Because the 31st is my last day of insurance, and so like I've been getting in all my specialist appointments. Like I've met my allergist already. I think I have like 2 more therapy appointments. And then I meet with my nutritionist tomorrow, and then I meet with my weight loss specialist on Thursday, and we're trying to get me into the oncologist one more time. So just like lots of stuff. Lots of stuff going on. I think I'm good on this one. I'll save it as it is. And then got another page, which there's only one panel I have to work on the next page. The downside, though, is I have to draw in all the characters. Woo! I mean, it's basically treating it like a job. Like, it's treating it like a real job, and you just show up. Like, that's what, at least what I hear other people say, is, like, you just gotta show up. That's where, like, because passion, like, it's a difference between passion and discipline. Like, and that's what I tell people, is, like, passion will only, that's why I tell people, like, because I say it in Discord all the time, like, passion will get you to the door, but, like, discipline will, well, passion will get you started, discipline will get you in the door, because, like, passion is one of those things that you need to get started, and, like, you need to love what you do, because you need to be able to do what you want to do, like, you need to be able to do the thing, to be able to, like, execute in the first place. However, discipline is what comes in when you don't feel like doing anything anymore, like, you don't feel like doing it anymore, right? Like, discipline is when you have to show up. Well, even if you don't have deadlines, like, I don't have deadlines. I don't have deadlines. The reason I get my stuff done is, well, I'm not as productive as I used to be. I've been a little slacked on my discipline, so I'm reworking on my discipline. But my point is that, discipline is what will help you get through the days that you don't want to do the thing. Because ultimately, you need to do the thing. And there are times where we don't want to do the thing. And if you're going to get stuff done, you need to be able to do the thing even when you don't feel like doing the thing. Does that make sense? It's how I was able to finish Onami within my deadline while also taking a Japanese class and, like, working on Godsbane and having, like, a full-time job. There were days where I didn't want to work on Onami, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm too tired. And I was like, well, all I have to do is this amount, but that was also the strategy that I used to make Onami not be a huge, overwhelming workload, too. And that strategy was to break down my deadline by panel count. So, I'm gonna go back to the, sorry, I promise I'll be drawing in a second. So, like, Onami, for example, had, so, like, let's say, I had, like, a 90-day deadline to do something. Let's say you have 90 days to do a project. Like, I'm just, right, but I'm just gonna show you what the real difference is. Actually, well, let's do month, right, let's do monthly. So, let's say you've got a monthly project, 30 days, and in that 30 days, you have to do 50 pages. That sounds like a lot. Right, that sounds like a lot of pages. That's a lot. That's more than a page a day, you know. But let's say, you know, those pages average out to 4 panels per page. And then so let's say that gives us a total of 200 panels. Well, let's do 200 panels divided by 30 days. And that's like 6-ish. Bring my calculator, sorry. It's like 6-ish. So 6, oh my, 6 and I write a 3. 6.67, you know, or, you know, 6 to 7 panels. Wow, I walked into that one. You know, 6 to 7 panels per day does not feel as overwhelming as like, oh, I gotta do a whole page. You know, or like 2 pages a day, basically. Because remember, like that 30 days could possibly include time that you need to talk to your editor. So in reality, instead of you actually getting 30 days, you might actually only have 21 days. Right? And so, you know, let's say you only have 21 days. So that's basically, like 10 to 11 panels a day. Wait, yeah. Okay, now that sounds like a lot. Okay, so then what do? You split your work day up into 2 sets. You do 5, and then you have your life or whatever, and then you do 5. Or you can have like your day in your life, whatever, do 5, have a break, do whatever, and then do 5 more. You know, like you can split it up like that. Or you could say, hey, like, you know, maybe Monday to Friday, you know, maybe I'll do like 15 panels a day, you know, and then on this day I'll take some time off. You know, like there's a whole bunch of ways that you can like rearrange it. But I personally have found that breaking things down into panels per day always works out easier for me. Because like, you know, you could, like if you have a panel that, or page that looks like, you know, that page and that page are not the same workload. That's not the same. It might be the same amount of surface area, but you still have to do a sketch and do inks and do tones and do lettering and do shade. Like you have to do all of that stuff per panel. And so sometimes it's easier to just say, okay, F that. I'm just gonna do X number of panels per day. That way the workload is spread out more evenly. Like, but the risk of that is if, yeah, right, exactly. Now the risk with that problem though is if you miss a day, you now have to redistribute. So let's say, oh, I missed a day. I now have to take this page and redistribute it amongst all the other days, which is the nice thing. So let's say I have 10 days left, and so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, instead of doing 10 panels per day, now I have to do 11 panels per day for 6 days instead of 10. You know, so like that's basically what I would do if I had, and if you miss too many days, like you're gonna have more days where I have to do more panels, and so if you aren't good at actually doing the thing, that can really, really, really pile up on you really fast. That's why I like it though, is because I know that. And it's like, oh, I need to make sure I do my stuff, because otherwise it's all gonna be piled up at the end and I'm gonna freak out. But it works really well for me, and that's how I survived with Onami's. It's like, I think I ended up only having to do 3 panels per day. And so if I had a day where I could do 5 or 6 panels in a day, you know, maybe I went and I did all the easy panels, I could get 6 or 7 of them done in a day, and it was great. And it's like, okay, cool, like now I'm ahead 2 or 3 days, and so like I'm not gonna take that time off, but if I get sick or if I miss a day, it's okay, it's whatever, I know I'm already ahead of schedule. So, you know, in that sense it was really nice. Or if I've had a bad day, it's like, oh, I only have to do 3 panels, or maybe I can do 2 and then I'll do 4 panels tomorrow, right? Like it gives you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to adjusting to real life. That's why I like it. Sorry, I'm just getting my I'm getting my other page up on a different screen so I can use it as a reference. And short dots. Dots, all the dots. Dude, Dustin, I found some of the original sketches that Kapu drew all those years ago. Dots? Yes. Okay, so there's a joke. So this is an inside joke from a long time ago. When I was more when I don't remember. I think I was drawing on live stream at the time, and I had done, you know, like my bad habit of stopping what I'm drawing to do a lecture. And the topic of like, how do you draw backgrounds came up, which is obviously one of my favorite topics, and so of course I went on a rant about drawing backgrounds. And it's somewhere during the lecture I went something about like, you draw dots but you know that they are leaves. Like, but you know they are leaves, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, like, that was kind of the joke. And it just kind of became a thing where, you know, dots, because I was yelling dots in the stream. I was like, dots. Just draw dots. Like, I was just, yeah, it was really fun. That was a long time ago though. That was Ringling era. Loverboy dots. Hi, Loverboy, what's up? Dot, you're right, yeah, we were yelling about dots because we were talking about my old live stream days, like the platform live stream, when I was doing like a little lecture on drawing backgrounds. And Ringling, yeah, I went to Ringling for illustration. You know of the Ringling? You know of the Ringling? It's been a long time since I've been in Florida though. That's cool. I hear about it and I always want to visit. Yeah, I went to school there. See, I graduated in 2015. So like impressionism, more like suggesting detail rather than drawing a relief. Do I need to do the lecture again? Oh my god, here we go. I'll keep it really short, I promise. The idea here is that you're suggesting the form and the shape of something, because human eyes and brains are really good at filling in details for you, right? So for example, oh, let me get the Okami tree out. That's a good example. Oh wait, where is it? I have it saved as an image, so I won't have to redraw it, but you guys will get the idea. Okay. This Okami tree is a really good example of this idea. Because these are just dots, right? Like, if we actually like look up closely at them, they're not drawn like leaves, okay? This is not what a leaf looks like. Do you want to know what a leaf looks like? I'll show you what a leaf looks like. If I could find my leaf brush. That sounded so threatening. Do you want to know what a leaf looks like? This is what a leaf looks like. But I also... That sounded so threatening. I'm sorry. I had followed some people on Instagram and didn't know that they have art school here in Florida. Yeah, Ringling is, like, it was founded by the Ringling brothers, like the circus guys. But it's an art school. It's in, Sarasota. So these are just dots. Fancy dots, but you know that they are leaves. See, you can layer them. And then they just look like a bunch of leaves and trees. Now I'm gonna draw a bush. Gotta make this have proper sound effects. But they're just dots. I also have some good traditional images of this. Also, let me go grab them. Open. Oh god, where did I put it? Where did I put it? No. No, it's not that one. Oh, what drive is it on? Biscuit. Found it. Give me 1 second. Let me find the page. I've literally sketched this, like, this exact phenomenon in my sketchbook so many times. Ah, yes! This is exactly what I was talking about. Look, they are dots! They are literally just dots, but you know that they are leaves! It's the simplification. It's basically, it's the idea of, like, putting in, it's not about impressionism necessarily in this case, because they don't necessarily have to be literal dots like the Impressionists use. The idea is that you are using texture and form, a combination of texture and form and shape to create the not the impression, what am I looking for? The implication. You're implying that, hey, this thing is this, but you're not drawing in every single detail, which would be like hair of the dog style. Like, you're not putting in all of the little details. So the same thing is like down here. With these trees, I'm not... That was the greatest sound effect ever. So like, with these trees here, like, I'm not drawing in every single little pine needle, right? I'm just using this sort of like... You know, like, I'll draw it bigger over here. So, like, I'm just using this sort of line shape here where I'm implying what direction the branches and the needles are going in. So you know that it's a pine, you know that it's some form of evergreen tree, but, like, I'm not having to draw every single tiny little pine needle. It's not about impressionism. It's more about the idea that you're simplifying something so that you don't have to draw every single idea, and you're letting the human mind fill in the blanks, basically. It's the same thing with like a trunk of a tree. Like, all I did on this is I put in some rough ideas of like, hey, like, it's roughly textured like this, and the brain goes, oh my gosh, that's a tree trunk. Like, I don't have to draw in every single knot. I don't have to draw in every single piece of bark. I only have to do a few of them, and the brain will automatically fill in the rest. Same thing. Oh, this little person's a great example. You know that that's a person because there is the basic shape of a person, right? You got a head, and you got a trunk, and you got 2 legs, you know, and then you've got what appears to be a hat. Like, you know that that's a person. I don't have to draw every single little detail of the person. It would be super pointless for me to zoom in and draw every single tiny little detail. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, that might be a better example. But yeah, that's the idea. You know, same thing here. Like, you can see where I started putting in, like, the texture here, to sort of help imply that this is an evergreen tree, but I stopped. People are dots, oh my! Oh yes! Oh yes! Only the best of dots. But yeah. So yeah, I use this principle all the time in my traditional sketching. You know, like up in here, I used it a lot. I was just implying that bloop bloop bloop, they're a bush. And like, look at this tiny little one. Just bloop 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 bloop. Actually, so you can look at this sketchbook on Global Comics. Let me grab a link if you guys actually want to look at the sketchbook. It's free for anyone to look at and read. Let me grab a link for y'all, because that's one of the things I'd really like to also could like finish doing with my Patreon. is get all my sketchbooks uploaded. I'm currently looking for all of the old scans. So let me grab the link here. There we go. Okay, so here's the link. Here's it on Twitch, and then here it is on YouTube. That's the direct link to the sketchbook that you guys are looking at. There's like 94 pages in it or something. And it's all about, like, it has all my sketches and stuff in it. So yeah, I think it's more that, like, I think it's about learning where to detail, learning how to detail. Because realistically, you don't want to have too much detail all the time. You know, if you put in too much detail, then it's gonna get overwhelming unless you're, like, intentionally doing that. Like, Bernie Wrightson's a really good example. But Bernie Wrightson, in terms of, like, his Frankenstein stuff, like, that was kind of the point. But in some of the Frankenstein panels, some of them are super crazy, overly detailed, and then some of them are super crazy simple. And, you know, that's why Bernie Wrightson is one of the creators that I tend to suggest mangaka go study, is because he had a really, really great job of doing both really crazy, like, overly detailed work, but also, like, super simplified work, that focused so heavily on, like, positive and negative space and was really simplified. Like, he's really good at doing both. That's why I really like his work. And I studied a lot of his works when I was learning about inking. But anyway, so Loverboy, are you working on, like, getting into an art school? Are you wanting to go to art school? Because there's a couple different art schools, at least in the United States. There's a couple also that, like, specialize in comics specifically. Miso, honey, you need to make up your mind, girl. Oh, I just realized these two are much further back this time. Does that match this previous artwork? Let me double check and make sure this matches. No, it doesn't match. Oh. But no, it's okay. It's easy. They just gotta be scooted over. That's why you should name your layers, kids. Okay. Gotta scoot these over. Honestly, the follow-up question, do you think it would be too much to study and develop 3 skills simultaneously? You're always working on multiple skills at one time. What 3 skill sets are you thinking about, specifically? Because I'm kind of wondering, like, what the 3 specific skill sets are that you're wondering about. Because me, personally, if this is, like, about comics and manga specifically, I am always an advocate for having, like, being willing to work on those skills, but having a separate skill that you're focusing on each individual time that you're drawing. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Because ultimately, if you're gonna be, like, someone who makes comics or manga, there are, like, there's way more than 3 skills that you have to be good at. So, like, you know, like, if you're gonna be making comics and manga, like, you have, let me actually write this out. It's like, you have, like, in reality, if you want to think about it this way, you have perspective, you have I don't know why I did that. You have paneling, you have paint, which, I mean, is kind of, oh, well, I guess, in paneling, you have things like, or if you want to use the manga form, komawari. Why do I keep komawari? You have things like pacing, and then you have, I guess you could have flow as a thing there if you want to think about it. Then you have anatomy, you have value distribution, or you could call it contrast. Just like how are you handling your contrast and stuff. Then you have lettering as a skill you have to learn about, and of course you have to be a good writer, which is also hard. And you have character design. Oh, why does it keep doing that? I must. Oh, that's because my pen is set to color pick. That's why. Character design. And then also you have to be really good at layout design, which is your backgrounds. Which I hate the term backgrounds. I prefer the term environment. And that's because in a background, you have your foreground, you have your middle ground, and then you have your background. And then your character always goes, you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4. They kind of have somewhere that's in between everything. So there's like, let's see, perspective, inking, and coloring. Absolutely, you can do all of those skill sets at the same time. Now, what you can also do is you can also say, so if you're looking at just perspective, inking, and coloring, you can also say, okay, I want to do a drawing where I'm focusing on all 3 of those things, but I also want to do separate individual times where I'm working on only one skill set. So for example, if you're focused, let's say, oh, I'm just going to focus on perspective today. Okay, go get a picture or go draw something for realsies. So like, for example, like I'm looking at, my wallet. Okay, so I've got my wallet. There's the general shape. Oopsie, let me turn that a little bit more interesting to look at. I've got a card sitting in it right now. That would sit mostly here. I've got a receipt sticking out. 2 receipts sticking out. But what's really cool about my wallet it kind of bends at the end because it's old, is it has a lot of wear and tear on the gold. And so this could be like a really fun texture exercise where you can focus on inking. So there, look, I just focused on perspective for a minute. And then I can say, okay, cool, like now I'm going to focus on inking it. So like you can focus on all of those things in a single drawing. Or you can say, you know what, I'm done with this. Let me make a copy of it. Whoopsie. Make a copy of it. Hey, Von Hexo, what's up? Let me copy this, bring it down here, and now I will focus on this as an inking exercise. So now let me, you know, make this blue, and then I'll go over it again as an inking exercise. And so at any given time, you can take any artwork that you're doing, and you can say, I'm going to choose to make this only about the perspective. And then, once I'm happy with that, now let me focus on inking it. Okay, let me go focus on coloring. And if you want to focus only on coloring, go grab, like, some other person's artwork, say, hey, like, is it okay if I color this? Or do you have any ink work that I can color or practice coloring on? You know, or, like, go, you know, finish something of yours and go color it. Scan it in! That's the beautiful thing about digital. If you're wanting to do traditional work, and you have, like, your own piece, make copies of it and color on the copies. Like you can, so like maybe go get like a thicker cardboard or something, or yeah, not cardboard, like you would, like you can get like a thicker cardboard to print on, make a copy of your drawing, and then practice inking it on the copy. Or practice coloring it on the copy. there's lots of different ways to set up your situation so that you can practice all of those things at once or individually. Like, ¿por qué no los tres? Claro? Right? All of the things. Like, if you want to focus on all of them on a given project, you can do that. If you want to make individual projects where you're only focusing on one or the other, that's okay too. It's not a mutually exclusive thing. You can do all of it, or one of them. Personally, I would recommend having projects where you're purposely focusing on all three of them at the same time, but also give yourself projects where you're focusing on only one skill set at a time. That way, if you're feeling overwhelmed, just focus on one skill set at a time. And then when you feel more ready, you feel a bit more accomplished, you feel like you've grown in those areas, then do a project where you put all of those skill sets together. That's basically what we do in art school. I don't know what Crocs look like from this perspective. Anyway, hi Von Hexa, what's up? What's up? Let me... Oh, that's why the VOD is up. And that can also be something that I talk about. I can make like a little short video and throw it up too. You know, hey, I was asked this, here's my thoughts. I really should make a red drawing layer so I can clean this up, but... I was gonna get something to drink from the shop, and I realized that the shop is closed. No! It's okay. I forgot to get it before I started streaming. Are you working on anything? Do you prefer Vaughn or Vaughn? Like, do you prefer Hexa or do you prefer like the full Vaughn Hexa? Like, how do you prefer to be addressed? It's hard to tell with, like, usernames. Surely he's not liking what his friend is telling him. Just Vaughn? Got it. Noted! Look how, like, tiny his head is compared to the rest of him. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a yaoi thing. Oh my god. Okay, he was literally too big anyway, so... No, he's too small. I mean, he's literally behind a bubble. Like, frick. I'm gonna have to move them just so that they can... Dang it. Because I don't want him looking like he's looking at nothing. Damn it. Curses! My lack of planning. Let me see if I can drag them to where they're supposed to be. There we go. There's so many layers. It's not my fault. I'm just the assistant. I'm just the intern. Anyway, Vaughn, what are you working on? Or are you working on anything? Do you have any goals this week? I'm just kind of curious to see what everyone else is working on. My big project this week, other than assistant work, is trying to get my Godsbane script worked on some more. He looks like the Captain America with his like big chest sticking out. See, that looks far more reasonable for a person. They're having a really serious conversation back here, these background characters. And then there's this guy who just looks super serial. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is he compared to the other characters? Let me look at my reference here. Spatial awareness. That's how seriously, I take my backgrounds. Seriously. I'm Super Saiyan, super seriously. We'll worry about him later, because I'm gonna scoot him over just a little bit more. Nah, you know what? I'll leave him where he is, because otherwise he's gonna get cut off. Like his whole face will be gone. Two comics and one commission, but I'm drawing a small thing for me right now. Hey, you gotta do those things. You gotta do those personal artworks. I got to do some personal artwork the other day. It was of Aros. He was being very naughty. It was for a friend. Very naughty. But yeah, I've got the script for Godsbane I gotta work on, and then, the Onami print stuff I also gotta work on too, at some point. I gotta stop putting that off and get that done. So I can get my sample out, so I can get my books printed. Honestly, that's really where my priority should be, is getting that done. Because I've had the Onami Kickstarter coming soon for like a year now at this point. It's embarrassing. And in my defense, I did not expect to have to completely rearrange it into a brand new format. So just goes to show you, projects happen, things get delayed. Life will happen to you. Expect it. That's another problem I have. I don't do nearly enough leisure art. Schedule it in. That's part of the discipline stuff I was talking about. JMB! Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Excuse me while I get comfortable in my chair again. All my leisure artists have helped my work too. Yeah, same. Same. Yeah, my Godsmain files are so fucky wucky right now. Like let me show you. They are so messed up right now because I was starting to rearrange them, and then I was like, well, let me just copy all the files into like one bigger file, and now it's just all wonky. Like, all my stuff is messed up. And I'm like, you know what? No, let me finish my script first. And so then as I was going through my script, I realized I had a huge plot hole. I was like, ugh. So like, it starts out as one story until you get to, like, here? No. Yeah, until you get to here. It starts out as one story until you get to this page. And then from here is where a different version of the story takes hold. And so now I have all this other stuff that I was going to do, and so I was like, you know what? No. Before I start changing all of my pages and copying, pasting things in, blah, 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 let me work on my script first. But that way I know it's the final that I want. Because I changed these pages so many times. Because I could not figure out how I wanted them to be as far as like what happens when on what page, and I was moving my panels around, and these are like the full layered files and everything. And so Clip Studio was like, ugh, I'm dying, stop moving stuff around. And it kept crashing and stuff. And so I was like, no, let's script first. Then we'll worry about this. But I've got some really cool, like, I really loved working on this page. Look at this. Oh, I loved it. Ignore the dialogue. Dialogue is not canon anymore. But oh man, I loved working on this page. It was so much fun. And then of course I have a new cover. Yay, new cover. And then of course backgrounds. I love backgrounds. Dude, let me draw a stick for you and it'll be the most beautiful stick you've ever seen. I would love for someone to commission me to draw a stick. That would be the best day of my life. Just draw me a stick. I'll be like, yo, what kind of stick? A pine? A spruce? Sequoia? Maybe an aspen? Anyways. Sorry. I just really love talking about stuff. Ooh, sleepy. I'm like, I don't know why I'm tired. I didn't wake up till 12 today. 11-ish. I mean, I did a lot today. How much would you charge for a stick? How detailed do you want the stick? How detailed do you want the stick? I could draw a stick like that. It'll be $200. Or I could do the most beautiful, gorgeous stick you ever seen in your life. Honestly, I don't know. I thought about opening up commissions, and then I was like, no. Probably not a good idea when I'm already overwhelmed with all of the other stuff I'm working on. Probably not a good idea. That said, I have taken some commissions under the table. So I always encourage people to message me. We'll talk about it. Is it raining? It smells like rain. Is it raining? Had to do drawings of trees for a science project once upon a time. I had the most detailed drawings of the plant itself and then close up of the foliage. Dude, I love botanical drawings. I want to put botanical art in my apartment so bad. I have it be like just botanical art everywhere. Botanical art is so cool. I'd love to do some botanical, like actual, like, botanical drawings. That'd be really fun. When I lived in Florida and I was at Ringling, the Selby Gardens, Selby Botanical Garden was right there. And so I went there all the time and I did, like, drawings of stuff. Like, it got to the point where, like, they knew who I was because I just was there all the time. Oh, I need my sketch. I didn't sketch the... Uh-oh, we get to play the What Layer is this game? Oh, I found it. I was like, no, not this game again. Look, there's a foot. Got some stupid Crocs on. I don't even know what a Croc looks like. I'm just trying to draw it from memory. Let me look up what a Croc actually looks like. Oh, they have lots of different styles now. Dang. I did lemons too about 4 years ago. Had absolutely the best time, but they were the most. Didn't take me any time to do, but they were very pretty. I had this one time I did an orange for my we had like a illustration media class where the whole point of the class at Ringling was to experiment with different mediums. And when we got to like the pastels or whatever, she's like, oh my god, I really love, like, oh, it was an apple. She's like, I just really love how you use the pastels in the apple. I'm like, I'm glad, because I hate it. I hate pastels. Like, it's the chalky, like, grittiness of them. I was like, it's not my medium. And she's like, that was the best grade I got in that class. Was the one medium that I absolutely despised the most. It sounds about right for an art school experience. Oh yeah, they've got that silly bend in them. Looks like clown shoes. Okay, well, let me put the foot in here first. How about that? When I actually break the foot down appropriately, I can draw the shoe. Amazing! Who would have thunk? I would have never guessed. His feet are different sizes. Oh my god. Also, why is his foot exactly profile? Oh, have mercy on my soul. Oh my gosh. Do it again, fine. Oh, do it again. At least I know, like... Oh my god, you guys. I am going to die trying to draw these stupid shoes. Why did I do this? Why did I pick this? No! Clip Studio, my gosh, you're not making my life any easier here. Have mercy on me, please. Have you ever tried to draw a Croc, Clip Studio? No, you haven't. I've actually been interested in trying pastels at some point. I have experience with charcoal, and I actually enjoyed it. If you like charcoal, I think you might like pastels, yeah. And there's like more like a chalk, dry pastel, and then there's more like oil pastels, which are the best way I can describe oil pastels is soft and squishy chalk. It's like the best way I can describe. Like if you made chalk and then slightly melted it so it was like slightly softened butter is like the best way I can describe painting with oil pastels. Yes. Yeah, the Crocs are supposed to be the easy option. Now look at what I've done to myself. Ugh. That's what I get for trying to cheat the system. Pain. Dude, look at this girl. She's just like, yo, this dumb girl trying to draw Crocs. Hi, Miso. Miso's like, Mama, I hear you're stressed. Hush, my child. I recommend wearing gloves. I have high sensitivity to oil paint. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely wear gloves when you're handling any kind of, like, paint or anything that has pigments in it. Especially with things like, you know, cadmium and, you know, titanium and, cobalt, alizarin, you know, like all of those really toxic metals that make beautiful, vibrant colors. This dude's wearing socks. He's wearing socks with his Crocs. He's committing 2 sins at once. How dare ye? I wonder what the mangaka is gonna say. I wonder if they're gonna notice. Miso, ma'am, you need to make up your mind, baby girl. Do you want to sit up here again, Miso? Is that what this is about? Man. Yeah. You need to settle down, Babs. There you go. Good job. Thank you, Miso. Well, see, for me, it depends on the type of Croc, because you're not supposed to wear socks with sandals. There, I said it. You're not supposed to wear socks with sandals. If you're gonna wear the sandals, you need to accept that your feet are gonna feel weird textures or get dirty. That's part of wearing sandals. Because if you wear socks wearing sandals, then you're just gonna get your socks dirty. I mean, I know they get dirty regardless, but they're gonna get extra dirty. Like, I don't know. Socks do not belong with sandals. I cannot access my keyboard anymore because my cat is now laying in the way. Oh no. Miso, stop moving your tail. Don't you swish your tail at me, madam. Fine, I'll just put my arm on your tail so you can't move it anymore. How about that, Apple? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, seems like the joke didn't land. The cheap ones, anyway, are more like... What a shock. No, I got it! It rhymes! I'm just trying to figure out why Miso can't make up her mind on where she wants to sit tonight. She's jumping up here and she wants to jump down. Then she wants to jump up here, then she wants to jump down. Then she wants to sit on my lap, and then she wants to sit on my computer. And then she wants to sit on my shoulders, and then she wants to sit on my arms. Like, she can't make up her mind. She's being a booger tonight. Yes, I said that you're being a booger. Deal with it, madam. She's being very indignant now. She just gave me the bombastic, oh, are you sleeping now? Okay, cool. Alright, she's finally relaxed. She did the sigh. Anyone with pets knows what the sigh is. That was my arm moving on the table, I swear. Because now I can't move. Cat law. Cat law states I am forbidden from moving while the cat is sleeping. Oh, I want to know where this wrist is going. That looks dreadful. Miso, you're making it really hard for me to draw because I'm at a very weird angle. Are you mad that I have my arm on your tail? Is that what this is about? Well, now your tail's covering half the tablet. You floof. She literally, Miso literally. So here's my tablet, right? Miso is literally, her tail is like all the way up here. she's like laying on the, like this part of it. Because my arm's right here. She's covering up like half my tablet. Oh yeah, there you go. That works. It's good enough. I mean, in reality, yeah, I mean, that's such a small figure compared to the whole page. This is why it's important to zoom out, y'all. Let me look how small that is. That's not gonna make a big difference. I really need to stop worrying about it so much. I intend to draw with straight lines, which is, like, not honestly the best option. I need to, like, actually look on how to draw these things. Can you tell I don't draw characters that often? Can you tell? I'm really bad at this, honestly. I need to really work on the skill set. I think that's why I was given this task. Miso, ma'am. I wish I had, as I started to watch my anime, particularly the mod I call popcorn anime, where it's basically you only got one season, it becomes a lot less hard. Yeah, true. True. Nah, you're good, Comic Man. It's late, so. I also have a tail covering half my tablet, so it's not helping me at all. Definitely making it harder to get anything done. So I moved it up here so I can actually see. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. This is so cute. Okay, okay. So now, here's what she's doing. Okay. She has her tail up here like this. It's super floofy, right? Here's my arm. She's tucked in this way. Like, here's her back leg. Here's her front. She's got her paws stretched out over the tablet. Here's her little ears. She's got like her paws like stretched across the tablet. Oh my god, let me get a picture. Oh my gosh, and I will share it. I'll show you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get the picture up now. Give me 1 second. Don't smack me with your tail. Yeah, me. So yeah, okay. Let me grab the picture. I got it. I had to send it to myself. Look at this little stinker. Look at this. Like I'm trying to draw and she's just. Look at this. How am I supposed to get anything done? Yes, I have popcorn. How am I supposed to get anything done like this? Never. I'm never gonna get anything done like this. How am I supposed to work in these conditions? My arm's starting to fall asleep, I'm not gonna lie. My arm's starting to fall asleep, guys, help. Would you stop putting your tail in the way? I'm trying to draw. I'm trying to beg you, trying to buy you food. Do you want to eat? Let me work. She's spoiled rotten is what she is. Sorry, I just locked in for like a minute. Anyway. It is really hard to draw with my cat on my computer, not gonna lie. It is actually quite challenging. Oh, look, his foot's really tiny again. Same problem I had earlier. That's funny. You guys have any plans for the weekend? If I remember correctly, also there's an eclipse. I think it's tomorrow night? Let me check. Oh, it's the 27th into the 28th in my time zone. There's a lunar eclipse that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I forgot they were gonna release that. I remember a friend of mine mentioning they wanted to go see it. Oh, now she's decided that it's bath time on my lap. Okay. It's now bath time, apparently, on my tablet. Oh my god. Ma'am. Right? Yeah, I remember it's kind of been like a back and forth if they were ever gonna release it. I am losing feeling in my elbow. On my left arm because it's sitting on the corner. And I have kept it still for too long. I might have to take my chances and break cat law soon. I don't know if you guys can hear the cat ASMR. It is bath time for her right now, and so she's having a grand old time. Let's see. The art collaboration. Let's see. The art collaboration I'm working on. I actually came up with the pose for it. It makes me feel more responsible for the outcome. You think so? You mean like if everyone does a good job on it, or like what? Are you done, Miso? Do you want up now? Alright, alright. Good timing, because my hand is numb and I can no longer fit my left hand. There you go, baby. There you go. Go finish your bath down there. There you go. Good job, Miso. Woo! I can finally feel my hand. Ooh! Oh my gosh. You know, like when, like your, like a hand or a foot goes numb, and then you finally get all the feeling back in it, and then it feels like you've got ants under your skin. That's literally what my hand is doing right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, all tingly. Like I've got ants under my skin. Oof. Oh, my left hand is all weird now. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Ooh, my hand is all numb now. You're not super confident in your poses or composition. I feel like it's one of my weak points as an artist. Honestly, same. Like, I have lots of things that I'm weak in. You know, I mean, being a manga assistant, it's basically like one big collaboration, and sometimes I feel like this page is gonna look bad if I can't do something. And it's one thing if it's my stuff, But it's another thing if it's like this is like a project that we're working on together, and so I feel a lot more pressure to do better. You know what I mean? Okay, whew, now my hand's not all numb anymore. Good. Yay, I can feel my hand again! Yay! Whoops. Going from yay to whoops in like literally a few seconds. Wow! Don't question my drawing. It's done, that's what matters. It's done, okay, you know what? It's done, and if they want me to fix things, I will fix things. Okay, let me put them in their own folder. Okay, I gotta do this guy. I was really struggling with his pose, and so, or this in general, because, well, what I did was, so on, remember the previous page where I had like one big panel here, I'll show you. I had one panel that I had to do where I had all these different characters in it. And then I realized I had the bigger problem of like, how do I make sure that all of these characters are like consistently in the same place? So after I drew it, I put in 3D models for each of the character, represent each of the characters, so that I could make sure that they're all in roughly the same area the next time that I draw them. And so that's why we have this guy over here. Is that's like roughly where I wanted him to be. So I gotta draw him too. Anyway, let me put this back over here so I can have his design at the ready. I wanted him to be like, sort of like playing with his hands a little bit, like maybe he's nervous or, you know. And he has this sort of like a flannel shirt on, kind of, sort of. It's like a flannel style jacket. He's kind of like got just this foot's down, and then this one's kind of like lifted in the air a bit. He's got like some boots. And then he had his backpack here. That's roughly kind of what I was hoping for. Now let's turn that off so I can kind of make it make sense. I don't really like this hand, honestly. kind of like the idea of him sort of having the, like, just sticking with this pose. I was wanting to have it be different this time, but I don't think I will. Okay, so here's that. And I can't really see it in the other drawing, but he had like a little scarf thingy on. The other thingy! Yes, a thingy is what it's called. A thingy. It's a panel. How to English. English hard. Ignore that. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. It's my energy drink. Alright. Now let's do a clean up version of this. Oh, shoot. 'Cause I watch more artists, I realize I'm kind of the oddball. I merge my layers. So the thing is I can't do this because this is not my file. Eventually I can merge my stuff down, but I don't merge my layers until I'm done. It's only after I'm done that I merge my layers. And the reason is I want my initial process to be as organic as possible, but it also teaches me about myself. It's sort of like, oh, hey, like this is my habit. And if I do it as I go along, it's hard to know like what my habits are so that I can correct them. But also, this is a file, like all of these line art layers eventually need to be merged and turned into vectors because I'm working on someone else's files. And so when I'm working on someone else's files, I do it completely differently. Eventually I'll need to merge them and turn like my line art layers into vector lines so they could be easily adjusted. But for now I'm leaving them alone. But most people merge their layers as they go. I don't do it until the very, very end. It's like the last thing that I do. But yeah, I do merge my layers. I just wait until the end to do it. And I think part of the reason why I do it that way is because I don't use the same process on every page. Usually I have like I basically just do whatever is right for that page, and I don't have like a singular process that I repeat every single time the exact same way. So that's why I wait to the end. That way I can just let my page do what it needs to do. I can just let my hand do what it needs to do to get the page done. And then when I'm done, I'll make all the pages match. I don't know if that makes any sense. So by the time we get to the end, they all look the same. But until then, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I don't want to restrict myself to having to do it the same way every time. If that doesn't work for that particular page, I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I don't force myself to stick to the same system if it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I have to do it the same way every time. And so I don't. Very rarely do I use the same process on 2 pages. Do you merge your layers because of like a computer, like is your computer not strong enough, or is it just you don't like having a bunch of layers? Because my friend does that. She's more of a painter, and she tends to merge all of her layers together, and that kind of gives me like anxiety because I want to be able to have like, for example, like if I'm drawing something, for example, like maybe each character will have their own individual layer, like their liner will have their own individual layer, but maybe like the tones, the tones will be like all in one layer, because I don't want to have 50 million tone layers. I'm fine with having individual liner layers because I want to be able to easily move that liner, and still have the background underneath it that I've already drawn, so I don't have to redraw it. That's why I have so many layers in my own artwork. And same thing here. That's why I'm keeping them separate, because I want, if the mangaka or the writer or whoever decides to move them, like left or right or whatever, they can do that really easily without having to say, hey, like, can you fix this behind it? Too many layers? That's fair. That's completely understandable, yeah. I could definitely see how it feels like clutter. I like being able to edit my stuff really easily, and so I'm not afraid to like keep them separated until I'm done. And then once I'm done, and then I know that, hey, I don't need to make any edits, then I'll start merging stuff. That makes sense. Although I like to tend to keep the line art separate, and sometimes I keep characters separate. Just depends. Okay, yeah. I tend to keep any elements that I'm not sure about, or things like this I'm not committing to yet. I'll just keep them separate, because I can always merge them later, but I can't unmerge them. You know what I mean? So like, it's my anxiety. What's that song? What's me? It's like me in a book. It's like me in a song, just like. Yeah. I can see why folks would do that. That's fair. It's completely reasonable. Yeah, this is a flannel shirt, so it'll have that like plaid pattern I gotta put on it. He's hip, he's cool, so he's got lots of bracelets and shit. Just realized that this arm is a bit too positioned in the wrong way. Dang it! No! I always do. I always grab the wrong lasso. Dang it. If I had a nickel for every time I would do that, I could pay my student loans. And I have a lot of student loans. There we go. He's the fedora guy who tries to look cool. It says Milady. Looks like an Amish guy. No, that makes it worse. He's classy, you guys. He has a mustache. Goatee. He's got a goatee. He's classy. He's got the whoosh whoosh. That doesn't look like... Oof. Oof. Why does that look so weird? Maybe just got a little... Just a little mustache. He's not impressed. For funsies, what if I did like, ooh, ooh. He's like, oh shit. Thinking about all the hot chicks he's gonna get if he joins this club. Let's see, I do fan art sometimes. Whenever I do Kingdom Hearts fan art, I get some of the weirdest comments on my profile. Really? Oh man, I haven't done fan art forever. You gotta have like the little feather and the hat. She's gotta look cool. All fear the fedora wearing man at Kendall Club. He's nervous. He's like, oh, look at all the hot chicks I'm gonna get if I do this. The My Little Pony ones will usually get scammers trying to get me to sell prints. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I have the PlayStation 2 Kingdom Hearts games. I need to continue playing through them. I actually never played that game, actually. Those were ones I never played. Kingdom of Hearts. I just realized that these are black pants. And so it won't matter what liner I do for them. RIP! Bro needs to pick a fashion lane. It's my fault he has bad fashion choices. I shall take the full blame for this one. Don't trust me with your fashion choices. That's for dang sure. See, this is the part I actually do like about drawing background characters, is I get to like make up little lives. It's such an American stereotype to have like this dude who wears like fedora and he's gonna have like a plaid shirt. We all knew someone like that in high school. Do I not have a plaid one? What? How do I... what? I don't have plaid? What? Damn. Oh, I bet it's in color. Yep. That's kind of what I was thinking, maybe. You also do like just standard plaid. This is the pattern I was thinking of, yeah. Let's see here. I feel like I'm a decent artist, but I don't think my art would sell his prints, to be honest. I really don't understand. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to RP a King of Hearts storyline. Like, most of the time it's stuff like, who do you pitch the character as being? I just picture the best selves? The best themselves. Do you mean, like, would you make, like, a, like, would you make, like, your own, like, OC from Kingdom of Hearts? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean, like, more like, making your own doujinshi? You know, like an indie, like, fan manga or something. Like, what? I'm a little confused. Just a little confused. No. I mean, like, are you just making OCs, or are you making stories about these OCs? Sorry if I, like, wasn't clear. Sorry, I'm, like, moving between screens right now. Give me a second. I don't think it's stupid at all. I have an entire roleplay that I do with a friend of mine. And it's just like my Godsbane characters mixed with like her characters from like her head world. So like it's not stupid. I mean, I don't want you to talk about it if you don't want to. But my point is like this kind of stuff isn't dumb. Like my friend and I have like an RP that is, I am not joking, like it's like 10 years old. Like almost 10 years old. You know, a campaign, if you will. So, like, it's okay to have stuff that you really enjoy talking about. that's fair. I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't be ashamed to have those kinds of hobbies. Trying to make these look like jeans. That's not working. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm pretty sure I still have the Cage comic. Did I try? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I just really love hearing, like, other people's pet projects, not gonna lie. I think that's a really great way to get to know somebody, too. Is just to, like, talk about their stuff. Like I literally will talk about, like, I'll talk about Godsbane and stuff to my friends, and I'll get feedback and stuff. And that's how my beta readers started, is they were just friends that I shared, like, my Godsbane with. And now I have beta readers. Well, I don't now. I mean, the writer on this project has agreed to be my beta reader. Cause, like, I have one now, but, like, at one point I didn't. Part of me wants to put it up on Patreon, like the script, and like just put it up on Patreon, but I'm a little nervous about that. Some part of me is like, and it's not that I worry that people will steal it, that's not the issue. I think more what I worry about is that I'll change it 50 million times to be like, JK, that's not canon anymore, JK, that's not canon anymore, JK, that's not canon anymore. Like, that's what I worry about. You know what I mean? Alright, now I just have to copy all of these over to the previous page, because I totally forgot to put it in textures on the previous page. Oh, biscuit. See, now it feels like he lives in that environment more, and all I did was add some clothes. All I did was add some tones. Cage Comic is never going to do anything other than live in my Alright, bye Comic Man. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Bye! one part of me is like, oh my god, I need to fix that. But part of me is just like, you know what? No. no, I don't think I will. Alright, let's see how everything looks with the text. Let's turn our text back on. Oh no! No, my god! I did all that work and it's just covered by a bubble. They look really good for the motion comic, though. See, all this work I did in here is just gonna be covered by the bubble. Oh my! I completely forgot that text was there. Like, it was even partially turned on and I forgot it was there. Oh my gosh. Why do I do that to myself? That's funny. Wah wah. It's okay. That's whatever. Doesn't mean you can just make bad art. Come on, bro. Come on. There we go. Yay, I can trace well. See, this is why tracing is a valuable skill to learn. Neat. Alright. That's so funny. Wanna rate it? I'd love to if the bubble was out of the way. That's funny though. I love it. Alrighty, let's do something fun. Not that this isn't fun. Just other stuff. That's fun. Like drawing plants and a snake. Is it gonna close? There it goes. You know, I don't want to work on that. I don't think I do. Let's see. Well, we're almost at 3 hours. So let's see here. Let's see. What else can we work on? Open. Oh, we can do some Onami edits. Oh. I hit the wrong thing. No. I'm gonna desktop. Oh, I meant to... Dang it. It's my beautiful cat, Miso. She's now left my lap to go sleep somewhere else. On her little bed underneath my desk. Behold, the Onami print edition. Trying to remember where the storyboard pages were. But I don't remember them, so we're just gonna start them here. And I shall worry about that later. We're gonna import all of my storyboards. That's what we're gonna do. Now I get to open all of the files and hope the Clip Studio doesn't die on me. Do I want to go... Is this it? I think this is the right one. No, this is not the right version. This is the wrong version. I have just realized that I don't know where my original sketches are. That's not good. That's not good. And I know that they're not in my original files either because I know I have messed them up. So, where... You know, I know where they might be. I might have them on a Google Drive somewhere. Because I'm pretty good at keeping copies of stuff in my Google Drive. It's like my ultimate backup. If anything, I can just go find the files that I sent to Hisashi-san for the final approval and rip it out of those. Oh, you know what? It'll be in my other version of the file. The original print edition, it'll be in those, so I can just pull it from there, I guess. I'm in the Toshiba. Ah, here we go. These might be the sketches then. Hey, woo! Found them! Including the version of Oma without her tail, which is nice. I just opened all of them at once, so pray for me. That was probably a mistake. Because now look at all the files I have open. Have mercy. Let me close this. Excuse me. Save that. Okay, so what I'll do, do I need this? No. I'm going to put this up here on this screen. That way all I have are the actual pages, and I can see which one's which. Or, you know what, let's do this instead so you guys can see which is which. Let's put it up here. Okay, so this will be the very first one. Got it. Now, the problem is I don't know how big these pages are. Oh! Oh my god, they're so small! Shit! I should have opened one of them first. Oh man, if I try to upscale that... Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm the type of person where I keep my exports. So the exports have to be somewhere. And I am not using these tiny, tiny files. We are not doing that. Nope. There has to be a version of it somewhere where they are not super teeny tiny. Or, you know what? Let me open one of these pages and let me see if I can find the original sketches embedded in it. I might be able to get away with it for some of my pages. If I can find my original layers. My layers are chaos sketches. The thing is I want the original ones though. That's not the original sketch I was looking for. That's the problem that I have, is I don't know what, like, my original... I don't know where my original layers were. Or I changed them so much that I now don't have the original drawings. Yeah, see, this one I've changed so... Like, this is the original file that I drew in. Like, the original file, so... They've just changed so much since I did the originals that I don't even have the originals anymore. Well, then I guess the other option would be to go back into the original print-on-demand file and put them in here. That probably would be the best option that I have. That really honestly sucks. You know what? There's one more place I can check. I can also check my Dropbox. My Dropbox is my, like, ultimate place that I put things. Especially when I was working on Onami. Because I have found so much of my old stuff in this Dropbox, so... Let's see, that's God's Bane. I need my Viz folder. Where's my Viz folder? There it is. 2024 edition. See if I can find my original sketches. Why don't I have like 5 folders that all say the same name? Oh, here's my exports folder. I'm trying to remember which edition it was that got approved. I'm pretty sure it was the one I sent in April. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Okay. You know what? Let me go dig up the original PDF that I sent Hisashi-san in my email, and we'll open it in Clip Studio. Let's see, I sent that email in April. It was April or May. I want to say it was April, because I knew when I went to Toronto that I was approved. Basically just like going through each chain trying to find the right one. See, that was March. That's TCAF. Nope. Where is it? Are these in order? It has attachment. There we go. It might be this one. Nope, it was before that. That was June. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find the right one. Nope, that's email invites. Oh my god, where is it? I found it, okay. Sorry. Download. Yes, download anyway. Hopefully this is big enough where the pages, like the images are large enough that I can import it. Because this is basically the closest that I will have to the original files. So now let me open this in Clip Studio. File, open. Yeah, we'll let that live in downloads. Let's do 600. Alright guys, pray for me. We're gonna see if I'm screwed or not. I cannot believe I didn't export an original version of these pages. Like a 100% version. Because I'm not seeing one. Even in my Dropbox, I'm not seeing one. Which is crazy. I'm usually very careful about that. Just so that, like, I have a copy. We might be screwed, guys. We'll see. Well, that's the best we're gonna get. That really sucks. I mean, they're storyboards, right? It's not that bad. My question, though, is, would it be weird if I resized all of the pages to the Hanmen? Like, for example, like, I could size these up. The problem is that because of the way that I exported these pages are already cropped. So there's nothing else to crop. And so, like, for example, like, if I were to take this and, like, resize it properly... I mean, obviously, like, they're not the same page, right? So, like... It's not exactly the same size. It's pretty close, though. Yeah. I mean, I guess it could work. I just don't have a huge bleed, I guess. I guess it'll you know, it'll probably depend on the page. I'll have to take it on a page-by-page basis. Because I wanna be able to show the whole storyboard. The other option that I could do is, I could also do it so that it's like this, where there's like two, images, or like 2 pages per. Whoops. That way I don't have to size up as much. Oh, you know what? Let me make them fit, and then we'll see. Because now, see, yep. Here's the other problem. Now these don't fit. So I'd have to have a little bit of art around them to make them both fit that way. Then they'd be even smaller to read, and I'm worried that the text would be too hard to read. I could use the safety margin as a margin, I suppose. That's not the smart thing to do, but I could do it that way. Just have the safety margin be where they sit instead. See, I could do something like that, but I don't know if the text being so small would be annoying. And people would want to see the full pages, so yeah, that's not gonna work either. Like I said, the other option would be I could just pull them from the print files that I had before. Would be the other option. If I do it this way, then I have a little bit of room to add notes. So you know what? I think I'm going to do it like this, with them being about this size. That way, if there's any notes I want to add, I'll have a little bit of room to maybe add like a footnote or something. That could work. And then the other problem I'm going to run into, is I have to... Because this print isn't going to be in color, this print's going to be in black and white. So I have to figure out how to make all of these pages, well, I mean, let me see how bad it looks if I just make it tone. Oh, that doesn't look awful at all. Oh wow, that looks really good actually. I was worried it would look really bad, but I guess not. I was actually really worried about that, not gonna lie. I guess we're okay. Usually I set it to like 42 or something though. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're good. Everyone okay? I know it's pretty late, so. Alright, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow's stream, because it's kind of late here where I am. It's 12:35, so I'm gonna save this for tomorrow's work. We'll do Onami stuff tomorrow. It'll be kind of fun, and that way people will be awake. So I'm gonna go get some sleep, maybe do a little bit of laundry, or at least get that rolling. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. I know it was kind of a late night start, or maybe really early in the day, depending on where in the world you are, but I appreciate all of you that decided to come on out and hang out with me and listen to me be a freaking goober while I try to get some stuff done. But I will see you guys for sure tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. I do have 2 doctor's appointments. I have one really early in the morning, and I've got one kind of like midday-ish. And then I should be good to go. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow. It'll be definitely after my appointments, which is, like I said, are like earlier in the day. I think my first appointment's at like 9. I think my second one's at 11. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy and have a good night. Bye!